All right. I think we are live, but let me go over to YouTube and just double check everything. It's been a second since I've been live.
What could possibly go wrong with a live broadcast?
So, view your channel. Yeah, I think we're live. I'm going to go right here. Yeah, we're live. Get that. All right, we'll just sit for a second to see if
See if we get
jump in.
some people hopping on.
Yeah, I will also make a Facebook announcement real quick that we just went live. And we are live.
I shared it out to the DFX page. I don't know if anybody will hop on from there or not. We'll see.
Okay. And then I'll go here to this one as well and say, we are live. All right. Well, we got a few people here. People can always rewatch this as well. But okay. I'm going to hide you for just a second and show everyone what we are working with. So we have it, folks. Greg was gracious enough to give us his box to open. Now, he's not giving us the discs. He's not that crazy. But he is going to allow us to open this live on camera. So we know this box tells us we are guaranteed a few things. We are guaranteed a proto-neutron balance, a total eclipse vanish, and a eclipse parachute. Now, we should get a few assorted R2 neutron discs and 6 lab second discs. Now, there are some Easter egg things.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Sorry, Smitty. Silent K. Who's Greg? Yeah. Silent K. It was nice enough to give us his box. So, tell me all the things that could happen here, Greg, with this box.
Okay, so let's start with the lab seconds. I've seen a lot of pretty interesting things with the lab seconds. I've seen some fission trails. I've seen a couple of different scented discs that one's peppermint, the other one's an orange scented disc.
Am I going to have to smell all of
these? Yes, you may have to sniff these discs.
Oh, no. The wrong person. My sniffer doesn't work that well. If only Smitty was here.
So we've got those. There's been some proton resistors, which is a plastic they've never made that disc in. There's quite a bit of that, really plastic combinations that these discs haven't come in. I did see an MVP disc with a colored rim on it, which is a very oddball thing. So
okay.
So you just the lab seconds are sometimes experiments that they do that they decide they're not going to pursue or whatever, and those will end up in these boxes. Then the R2s, they're releasing a lot more R2. What R2s are is recycled plastic.
Okay.
So they regrind messed up discs or extra run or whatever it is that's scrap. They grind it up, they add some black dye to it, and then make it into the R2 neutron plastic.
Okay.
So it's all reground neutron, but it could be glow neutron, it could be whatever. So a lot of these R2 discs, if you put a glow light, a UV light on them, they will have some glow to them. It just goes away almost instantly, though. It doesn't last, so you can see it in there with the light on it, but then as soon as you take the light off of it, it pretty much fades away. So kind of a neat thing, but it's not, not really useful for glow or anything like that.
For sure.
But they came out with quite a few new molds in R2. and those are in these boxes.
Okay. Okay.
So stuff that wasn't available in R2 before is in these boxes. Like the Pixel is one that I'm fingers crossed I get
Okay.
an R2 Pixel. I would love to
We
see
want an
that.
R2 Pixel. What do we want in lab second wise?
Lab second, a full glow pixel would be great.
A what pixel?
Full glow, which would
Oh,
mean
full
the
glow.
the
Okay.
rim and the. So they came out with pixels that were glow pixels, but they were flight plate only glow. But in the L2s, I've seen some, glow rim and plate. Um, the proton resistor would be fantastic. A proton trail would be really good. Proton trails are kind of a rare thing.
Okay.
Vision trail would be pretty neat to try out. There's a
All right.
pretty good list of things that would be pretty neat pulls.
Okay. So that's the R2s and lab seconds. Now tell me
Right.
about some of these others.
Yeah, so the guaranteed disc, the parachute is kind of their continuation of their scientist um, series of discs. So they've had, a scientist on a photon, a relativity, um, a reactor. There's been quite a few of the scientist discs out, and it's Gene Cernan, astronaut, is who's on the parachute, and then the GYROpalooza disc is the uh, full eclipse vanish.
What does full eclipse mean? Does that
So it
mean
means the
all
rim
glow?
the rim is glow along with. So the rim could be a different glow color than the plate.
Okay.
So, but it's glowing rim and glowing plate. So um, anyway, that disc looks to be pretty stable for a vanish. Vanish is I don't know if most people are familiar with the wave.
Mm-hmm.
The vanish is supposed to be slightly more understable than a wave, but the recent runs have not been. They've been quite a bit more overstable than waves anyway. And then you throw it in glow plastic, which is typically a little more overstable than non-glow, and it's fairly. I wouldn't call it beefy. It's just a lot straighter than like a wave that'll get some turn.
Okay.
Um, and then there's the balance, the the balance that has the legal issues, and the probably have heard all
Yes.
the stink about the name balance. And so it's actually, I think the official name for it is the Simon Line Balance Prototype is what it's
Okay.
actually registered on uh, the PDGA. That's how it's registered there right now.
Okay.
In any case, so that disc was supposed to be, it's a mid, and it's supposed to be between a pyro and a reactor from a stability standpoint, which is kind of like if you're old school MVP, that's where the vector fell in. So it's right between those two, supposed to be. Well, it came out more stable than a pyro.
Oh,
So
dang.
so so they missed on the stability. So they're redoing the mold on that. So this run of these will be the only ones that are in this mold that's more overstable, I guess. So
Okay.
the other piece of that is GYROpalooza is an event that used to be on site in Marlette, Michigan. So there didn't used to be this box that went out, and the digital GYROpalooza is what they call it now.
Yeah.
So that used to be an on-site, you would travel to Marlette, Michigan, go to the MVP plant, and pick up discs there. They would have sales, they would go out and play around a disc golf, kind of a neat event at the MVP facility. Once COVID hit, that went away. There was no longer the in person. They switched over to this digital GYROpalooza. There's been a big push to bring back the on site. So what they did this year to make it interesting, whatever you want to call it, they put golden tickets in these boxes.
Oh.
So it's kind of like if you think about Willy Wonka and the
Oh,
Chocolate
yeah.
Factory, it's the same type of thing.
So what do you
So
get?
so you get a pass for two people to the in-person GYRopalooza in Marlette, Michigan.
Holy moly!
So cool
So
deal.
what will it? There's an actual ticket potentially in here.
The back of so it's a bottom stamp on the
Oh, it's a stamp.
disc on the Simon Line prototype balance.
Okay.
And then there's a letter included with it as well. So it's a pretty cool deal. There's only 100 of them, and I've seen probably maybe 30 or 40 of them posted.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance.
There is a chance. It is
Okay.
it's a long shot, but you never know.
All right.
So I don't know where we want to start. Do we want to start with L2s and see that craziness?
Yeah,
Or do we want to start with the known stuff? I think maybe we kind of save that Simon Line balance for the end just in case.
Yeah, I'd say let's start with the vanish and parachute.
Yep, sounds good.
Hide the balance, and then we'll do everything else, and then we'll pull that balance last.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go full screen here. They still should be able to hear you, Greg, but I got a kitchen knife because I know how to open boxes.
Careful with that.
Yeah. I mean, people have probably tuned in just to watch me hurt myself. All right. We are
Lucas with a sharp object.
Currently.
All right.
All right. So here is the first look inside.
Ooh, wow.
Okay. Let's show you a little more.
There's a lot of wide rims in there.
Okay. Can't wait to show you all. All right. So I got to figure out what's what here. So the balance would be.
It's probably going to be on an end.
Yeah, and it's. So, okay, that says Simon Line, so I'm assuming that's the balance.
Yeah, that would be.
Okay, so we will go with the parachute first. That's the big fat one, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this we knew was going to be this guy, this astronaut, Eugene.
Yep, Eugene Cernan. Let's see what color he glows.
Here we go. Oh. Are you serious, Lucas? This is not my UV light. Oh my God, what an idiot. What an idiot.
Oh my gosh. Well, there it is.
Yeah, I should have got one from you. I gotta think where that is.
Well, think about it. We'll come back to it. Yeah.
Let me send a message to see if I can't get some assistance.
Phone a friend.
Yes.
Yeah, those come in, all kinds of different color glows. MVP's done a pretty good job of keeping their glow interesting. They've got
people say it's the best glow on the market.
They've got blue, purple, teal, white, quite a few different colors, including the green. So,
all right. Well, we will hold off on the colors for now, and I'm getting a UV fast flashlight brought up to me.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Actually, I think Joe, you're on your way over to my house now to let me borrow yours. Thank you so much, Joe.
Like I said, what could possibly go wrong with a live broadcast?
Of course. This is what we do. All right. So I'm really excited to see what color this is going to be. This is the Vanish, yes?
Yes, that is the Vanish, the full eclipse Vanish. And that's the GYRopalooza official stamp. Now, I have seen a variant of this stamp. That one is not the variant stamp.
Okay.
But there is some foil variants out there.
And then this disc glow color can be different than the rim, correct?
Correct. That's right.
Okay.
And it looks like, just by judging by the color of the plastic it is, it's probably going to be 2 different colors.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think so too. Can't wait till I get a flashlight. God, what a mess.
All right.
Okay.
So let's hit those R2s next.
Okay. And I think, yeah, R2. Okay, and we were looking for...
Hoping for a pixel would be
hoping
nice.
for a pixel. Yeah, that's the one you wanted. So, sorry to tell you. No
Well,
pixel.
that's not a bad poll either.
R2 Tesla.
I do like the Tesla. That's a good one.
Just the solid black and white. That looks pretty sick. Oh, I know that the balances with golden tickets are in plastics bags. I struck out 0 for 4. Oh, so you're saying if I don't have a plastic bag, you've already ruined everything. All my hopes and dreams. There is not a plastic bag.
Oh,
Greg.
man.
I'm just going to let you know. But
Oh, well, you know
maybe
what?
fragrance is lying. Maybe
nah,
they're just trolling.
I know there's a plastic bag in there. I just don't know if it's in the disc is in it or not, but it may be.
But
so,
yeah. So Tesla.
Yep, Tesla's good. What weight is that, dude?
167.
Okay, that's good.
Now,
that'll work.
These are your discs, Greg.
Yes.
Are these up for trade? Up for sell? If someone sees one and they want?
Yeah, well, we can talk. The Tesla is not, because that's going straight in my bag.
Okay, so this one's out of stock. This one's out of stock. This one's in the bag.
Yeah, I throw Teslas just about every round. The Tesla comes out of my bag and gets thrown. So that is a good pull for me.
Okay, well, let's see what we got next, my friend.
All righty.
What's this? It's got an orange rim.
Oh, that might be what I'm looking for.
Oh, wow. It's got like this rainbow stamp.
Yeah, should have had a rainbow stamp.
And look what it is,
Look
Greg.
at that. Heck yeah.
He got the pixel. This is what he wanted, and it's got the rainbow stamp there.
Sweet.
Or foil.
Yeah.
Simon line, Axiom. Wow. With the
Pretty
orange rim. Oh, it feels good, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You're going to throw this so far.
That is going to be a thrower.
So this one, out of stock as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So far, we're batting 1,000.
I was going to say, I don't know if any of these are going to actually be available.
We'll see.
Oh, Joe guessed Envy. But no, it is the Pixel. Man, I actually do like the feel of that.
Yeah, that plastic feels really good.
So. Are you seeing the comments, Greg?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Joe said, geez, this is for sure a Greg bag.
Yeah, so far.
All right, 2 for 2.
It's looking good.
All right. And here we go. We're going to go into
the lab seconds.
The lab seconds.
Oh, here's one you got to start sniffing.
Is this right?
Does it smell like orange?
No, it smells like plastic.
Is it an Envy?
Let's find out. So first of all, I'm going to let everyone guess. Here's the profile. What's everyone's guess that's watching?
Let's see that profile one more time.
Profile here.
All right.
And I'll give people a chance to guess. All right, Detour coming next, if it truly is a Greg box. So what do you think this is, Greg? Landon guessed Pyro.
I thought it was an Envy. It shouldn't be a Pyro because it doesn't have a prism rim. And so
this is why Greg's here.
Let me see here. I suppose it could be a Paradox. I'm not 100% sure.
Just so everyone knows, Greg was right. This is why you don't second guess yourself. It is an Envy.
I'm surprised it doesn't smell like oranges.
I don't know if anything actually smells. You're just having me randomly smell this.
No, I have not. I honestly, the orange ones with the orange rim have been orange scented, so maybe it's
Yeah,
not.
you're gonna have nose prints all over
Yeah,
this.
I'll have to do my own sniffing when it gets back.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you smell orange on this, you're in a better place than I am because it does not smell like anything but plastic.
I'm gonna have to rub some oranges on it.
Yeah. So is this one potentially up for grabs?
Yes, it does have potential to be up for
Okay.
grabs.
So if anyone likes this one,
Potentially, if it doesn't smell.
okay. Apparently, I need to light it up and then eat it.
Yes.
All right. So this is the potential
Yeah.
of.
The only other thing we need to do is when you get your UV light, we need to shine a light on it.
All right. You know what? I'm going to look for this right now because she's still 10 minutes out. Oh, hey, Alexis. Thanks for being here. I don't have a UV flashlight. Where are you to help me out? Hold on. I'm going to put you full screen, Greg, and
All
I'll
right.
be right back.
All righty.
Forget it.
So am I supposed to like sing a song or what?
Just tell them a little bit more about how excited you are about your Pixel. I'll be right back.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely excited about that Pixel. That's a great poll. Same with the Tesla. Those are two really good, fit right up my alley, the Tesla and Pixel. I've been throwing there's a Glow Pixel out now. I've been throwing it some, and it's a good flyer. Pretty straight disc, tiny bit of stability, but not like the Envy. Less stable than the Envy. Probably along the same lines. Probably a shade more stable than a Proxy. So anybody's doing approach shots with a soft Proxy, the Pixel is kind of in that same vein. Maybe a little more glidey. But do enjoy a Proxy on an upshot as well. So the Neutron Soft especially.
Hey, I found it.
Hey, hot gang, look at
Okay,
you.
let me let my wife know.
All
I
right.
found it. Now you can just. Okay. Did you answer some questions, Greg?
I didn't answer any questions. I'm not seeing I need to get to where I can see the.
Oh yeah, if you in the right hand corner, you should see a little thing that says comments. You can click that, and it should automatically show you here in the stream. I think you
Gotcha.
can see it.
Hey,
So,
there we are. Okay.
Yeah, Alexis says, "Hey, what is your favorite mold by MVP, and what would you recommend?"
I would recommend the Trail. Is what I would recommend. So the Trail is the newest driver from MVP. It's in the James Conrad line, but it is just a solid 10-speed, straight disc.
Yeah. And
It's a great.
Alexis, you could probably throw it 500 feet, honestly.
Yeah, it goes far.
Oh, Landon is asking about those cars. Greg, don't get too deep here, okay?
Yeah, that's my model car stash behind me. There may be a few back there.
I will say that Silent K just went to a very special model car Christmas party. That's how big this dude is into model cars.
Yeah, there you go. Secretary of the club, even.
Oh yeah, how dare I don't bring that up?
Club officer.
Dang, I love it. I love it.
The nerdery.
We need to get you to be a part of the ACDGC at
Yes.
some point. We'll talk. But okay. And then Chris Smitty says, "Who is James Conrad?" That guy's funny.
Oh,
All right, so here we
Disc
go.
Golf Jesus.
We got the parachute. We got the UV light finally, and here we go.
It's looking white or blue.
Yeah, it's the most boring you could ever have.
It
Just
is
white.
Now go to, and I don't think they do any different colors on the rims on those. I
We'll
don't
do
think
it
they
just
can
in
because
case.
it's a single mold. So
Yeah.
yep,
Same.
white glow,
So
which isn't bad. It just isn't super exciting.
it's just not fun. But these will probably. I will say that these are definitely going to be seen a lot better than some of the others.
Right.
Okay. So here we go, Greg. I'm going to light up the other.
All right.
This is the what is this? The Vanish?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to really get it good before I show you. All right. So we got green with the white rim, potentially.
Maybe teal. Is that a teal rim or is it white? It might be green with
It
white
looks.
rim.
It looks.
So just light up the rim really good. See what it does. It looks teal on camera, but
it's got a little blue.
yeah.
I
So
repeat,
it's
we
probably
got a
the
little
teal.
blue, everyone.
Probably green with a teal rim is what
Green
it
with
looks
the
like.
teal. Are we excited
Yep.
with this?
That's okay. I would rather
Okay.
have a blue plate
Okay.
or a purple plate with a white rim looks good. You know, there's better color combos, but it's not bad. It'll show up good. The green is the brightest glow for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's see. There's some things I missed in chat. Joe says James Conrad is an investor in 20-foot T-pads. He also said that Greg is a model. Alexis wants me to turn off the lights. He's tired of looking at my face. Fragrance Addicted said, I'm interested in the Orange Envy for trade if possible. So find Greg. I already smelled some, Brandon, and I'm not doing it again.
Hey,
This particular
you might
one,
you might have to smell if we get another Envy. There may be more smelling to do.
you just need to hit up Greg Renfro. We'll put that in chat. I hope it posts or someone can put his name. Yeah, just hit up Greg Renfro and he will talk all about that MV trade potentially. All right, we're gonna do a new one. Everyone, get to
See
guess.
that profile?
What's the profile?
It's a lift.
Okay, he's going lift. Yeah, honestly, Greg, if you ever have any questions about MVP, Greg is a fantastic source.
It could be a drift, but I'm thinking lift.
Sounds like Greg's making up discs at this point.
And it's going to probably be blue glow.
All right. So let me hear some guesses. I'm going to keep showing this until we have some guesses come through. I don't know.
So I should let others guess before I take my guess.
No, I don't think so.
Because I take probably more educated guesses at it.
Oh, wow. Way to call my audience stupid. Oh, my goodness.
Not at all what I'm saying. But they probably don't have boxes of MVP discs sitting on their shelf. Not likely. Some of them might. I don't know that.
Yeah. So, as many model cars as he has, I think he has more discs. Yeah?
Probably.
All right. So, here we go. I'm going to light it up, and then I'm going to tell you what it is, everyone. This is all going to be one color?
Yeah, it will be.
Because it's not gyro, right?
Yep, it's a streamlined disc.
And we got blue.
Blue.
We got blue. Smitty's going for the Lone Star disc. He has so many for sale if you all want a girl. This is, in fact, a drift.
Okay.
So good
call.
So
what that is, an understable fairway. Should be, I don't think I have a glow drift at this point. I have a glow lift, but I don't have a drift. So
drift. So there it is.
Yep. I'll want to try it out anyway. And so
okay. So
if it doesn't make the glow bag, it may be.
Okay.
But I do want to test it out and see how it flies.
So it's not quite up for trade or sell, but be prepared because there might be some coming. Ooh, wow! There's some cool things in here. Ooh, here we go. Look at this one.
Aha. glow pixel.
Oh yeah, isn't this something you wanted?
Yeah.
Well, you wanted full glow, so this is not full glow, correct?
No, but it looks like. Well, let me see the bottom side. Does it have a? Yeah, that
Oh,
might be slower than a pixel.
okay. We'll let
Not
some
sure.
people guess. So he went pixel first. Brandon said pixel. And if Brandon says pixel, then you know it's right.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Hold on. We're going to look at the color
Let's
first.
see what color it is.
Okay.
It's
I double
likely
checked the
green.
rim because I'm dumb.
It's likely green if it's a pixel, but.
And you are correct. It is green. Man, that is bright, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It looks like you're light in the background almost.
I know. Actually, I could just blow up the room with MVP
light
discs.
those guys up.
Yeah. All right, and this disc is going to be. We only had one guess, but Greg, as always. Oh, I think I got a message about Lone Star wanting to sponsor me. They said to send $200 and I'll get a 5% discount off my first disc.
Oh man!
So this is a pixel. You are right again, my friend.
Sweet, another good thrower.
Yeah, and of course, there's no one more pixely than you.
Right.
You putt with it now.
Fully pixelated.
Oh, do you use that often on the course? You should.
But I probably should.
You absolutely should. Okay.
That
so
was pixelated.
Is this one in the thrower category?
Yeah, I think we're keeping that guy.
Yeah.
So far, my box has been pretty friendly to me.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right. Oh. This is cotton candy-y.
Ooh, that is
this
pretty.
Kind of rim. That is beautiful.
Yeah,
and you can see
that
me.
right there is a pyro if I ever saw one.
Let's look at it. Wow, that's pretty though. What's plastic is that?
That's plasma.
Plasma.
With a prism rim.
Okay.
So that's a prism plasma pyro.
Do we like plasma?
Yes.
Okay, we do.
Especially in the summertime. It gets a little slick in the winter, but when it warms up, it gets nice and gummy.
So let's see. And he had no doubt that it was a pyro. And you know what? For the first time, nope, he's right again. It's a pyro. And this one's sweet. This one's no glow, though, yeah?
No
okay.
glow on that guy.
All right. Well, it is pretty.
Yes,
I like this one.
That's a really pretty one. That's nice.
Is this a thrower?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Of course.
Of course. All right. So
pretty much any MVP mid is in my bag.
5, 6,
except for the Matrix.
7, 8. Yeah. 8 discs so far, only 1 up for trade. Oh. Are you a Chiefs fan?
Oh, look at that.
This is very Chiefsy.
It is. It looks very hexy.
Oh. That was quick.
Might be. Yeah. Hex, probably.
Hex. With the Chiefs colors?
Yeah, that's my guess anyway.
Oh, I didn't tell you some of the weights. Yeah, before I tell you what that disc was, this Pyro, 174.
Yeah.
Pixel, does it matter?
Probably is going to be in the 170s, I'm guessing.
Yeah, 173. The Drift was 173. The R2 Pixel, 171.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay.
All good stuff.
All right. And here we go. Little hex action right here is what you're guessing. Let's see if it's true. You are so good. This is why you're here. You are the MVP expert. Well, actually, you're also here because this is your freaking discs.
Yeah.
But wow, another good one.
Yes, sir.
And this one,
I would consider trading it.
A potential trade for any hexers out there. And I think, in my personal opinion, this is the best disc that MVP makes. So
Hex is a great disc. But I've got a box full of them. So
Alexis, when you asked what's the one disc to throw for MVP? I think it's the Hex.
Yeah, that's not a bad. I couldn't argue that. I would say Trail, Hex, Detour. There's some good ones, in that kind of
All right, here
along
we
those
go.
lines.
Last of the R2s, and then we only have the balance left.
Right.
Here we go.
Ah,
Look at that rim.
that rim is really nice.
It's really cool. Do we know immediately what that is?
Mm,
Or is this the one you get wrong, Greg?
I could get this one wrong, but I'm gonna guess Vanish.
Vanish. He went with the second Vanish in the box. Does anyone else have any other guesses? This one's 160, by the way. 160.
It looks like an 11 speed. Maybe it's not.
Time lapse from Fragrance is the guess. I don't know. I do know the time lapses that I haven't looked quite exactly what this is yet, but they are so domey. That's what I don't like about the time lapse is how much domes on them.
Yeah, the Neutron ones had less dome. So that's, time lapse is definitely a possibility there, but the rim just doesn't look quite wide enough to me.
Okay. And then Trail Dome, question mark?
Trail would be MVP, so if it's got a colored rim, that's definitely an odd duck.
Vanish is a good guess too. All right. Well, let's take a look. We have some guesses in. And would you believe it, everyone? Greg is right again. It's a freaking Vanish. I swear this thing was sealed up. I swear. Greg, you are good. He's not even here to touch him. He's just looking at him, and he's saying it even before I show the profile half the time. Wow, this guy. So 160 Vanish.
That'll be fun. I want to try that one out.
That's
in 160, that might have some flip to it.
All right, and so we have our very final disc here.
Yep, the Simon Line prototype.
Simon Line. So if this has a stamp on the other side, this says golden ticket, you have just won a trip to the MVP warehouse.
I'm thinking it doesn't.
It's blank though.
But that's all right. It's still a cool disc to go
So
out and
tell me
around.
this. Is there color variants on this one? Is this a cool color or are they all this?
It's not my favorite color combo, but it's not terrible. I mean, I would rather have seen, like a blue with a yellow rim or something like that. Something that's a little brighter.
So remember last year when we did this, and you told me, and we opened your box last year, right?
Right.
And we were looking at all the stamps and things. Didn't it seem like last year the stamps were way cooler? Am I wrong?
So last year they had a bunch of glow R2 discs with special stamps on them. They had less special stamps this year. So they had the astronaut, which is the scientist line, and those scientist ones are always kind of not exciting, but they're to honor some scientists. That's why they do it.
Gotcha.
So those are always a little boring. Then there's been quite a bit of barking about that GyroPalooza stamp this year. Some people really love it and some hate it. Now, what I've heard about it is it looks great glowing.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe not the most exciting stamp, without the glow, and that's been the knock on it.
Well, I will say, when you do some badass stamps, you kind of set yourself up for failure if you don't match it the next year. Now, I will say this one,
that one's pretty cool.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a cool stamp.
But again, last year's out of this world.
Yeah, those stamps were fantastic.
All right, so out of all of those, there are two that you could maybe talk to Greg about: the Envy or the Hex. So let him know. But he's got a plethora of discs to try out.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Some
You
more
started
stuff to
throwing a
chuck into
parachute,
trees.
yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one you
the
made me
parachute.
touch the other day.
Yeah. So the parachute is the streamlined version of the glitch. It's a 1-speed disc, slightly more stable than than the glitch is. So, but it's going to be in a similar weight, low 150s probably,
Okay.
and
Well,
very glidey. 7 glide on that.
I know. Honestly, if you all have not heard about DFX,
Yes, sir.
they make some of the most amazing stamps I have ever seen. Even Greg's hat is a silent nod to them.
DFX, right there. Yep.
Yeah. So apparently, Fragrance sent you a message on Facebook as well, Greg. So
All right.
you
Sounds
might have
good.
a message there.
I will take a look at that.
But all right, everyone.
Yeah,
Thanks for
so-
tuning in.
Yeah,
Greg,
DFX.
any parting thoughts?
Yeah, just real quick. DFX is where I ordered that disc from. I talked to them last night, and they had a few left. So, if they don't have
boxes?
any, yeah, they do have some boxes left. And they have a few. I know other online retailers still have some. So, if a guy wanted to pick up a box, you're talking about under $12 a disc. So pretty hard to beat the value if you're throwing MVP, or if you're curious about MVP, pretty tough to beat that value. And then the next box I'm got waiting for is the DFX box. You talk about some sick stamps.
Greg, should we do another one?
I think we should. When I get the naughty but nice box.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it again, man. This was fun.
Yeah. It'll be some crazy stuff.
And I want to show off those stamps because you've shown me some and they are amazing.
Right. They have the best stamps in the business, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
completely
good
agree.
stuff.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for tuning in. We will see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye now.